August 2025. Emergency sirens echoed relentlessly across Beijing and its surrounding mountain villages, launching into an unending, thunderous symphony of alarm. Warnings blared. Evacuations began. Chaos unfolded. From the heart of the capital to the remote highlands, sirens wailed without pause, fusing into a deafening chorus of disaster. Public loudspeakers screamed, "Evacuate immediately! Widespread flooding is imminent." In western and northern mountain districts, including Manugu, Funan, Huiro, Changping, and Mune, rivers turned into violent torrents. Bridges collapsed almost instantly under the roaring surge. Long-standing structures of stone and steel were torn apart. In hillside villages, entire homes were uprooted, swept from their foundations by furious mud flows and flash floods. Mountain roads were gutted, asphalt peeled away like paper. Landslides triggered by saturated soil wiped out key routes connecting rural communities to the city. In many areas, cars and trucks were submerged, stranded, or pushed aside by the current. Some overturned. Others piled atop one another in scenes of destruction. Footage from Moon and Manugu revealed half-submerged vehicles in brown floodwaters. Many flipped or tangled in chaotic debris. Across the expansive highland areas, at least 242 bridges were damaged or destroyed, and over 24,000 homes were reduced to rubble. According to the city's deputy mayor, while casualty numbers remain unconfirmed, more than 1 million residents have been evacuated, marking one of the largest displacements in Beijing's history. From bustling urban districts to the most remote villages, families were relocated en masse before floodwaters surged. In districts like Manugu, Fangshan, Chongping, and Quiru, rescue teams worked quickly to move villagers to safety. Major evacuation routes became clogged with convoys of fleeing citizens. Buses, trucks, and private vehicles crowded the waterlogged roads. Headlights shimmered under relentless rainfall. Emergency shelters were hastily set up in stadiums, schools, and public halls, most lacking natural daylight. Mass evacuation likely prevented a larger death toll, but the psychological trauma and infrastructure loss remained staggering. Mount Torrents triggered widespread mudslides and landslides. The basin-like terrain of Beijing turned the city into a rain trap, amplifying the devastation. Every drop from the surrounding mountains funneled into narrow canyons and creeks, transforming them into destructive rivers. Torrents thundered down hillsides, carving out new channels, uprooting trees, and ripping through the earth. Widespread power outages and communication blackouts added to the catastrophe in remote settlements. Entire villages were cut off, bridges destroyed, power lines downed, roads severed. Emergency response in these areas relied on helicopters and mobile rescue teams hiking through swamps. But with persistent storm forecasts and torrential rain expected to last through the weekend, the crisis remains unresolved.
哎呦我去，看看这大水，哗哗的，这把这阳光房和这水泥院的全都给土了。这是农村啊，吉安的清河农村，看看这房子吧，冲毁了个溜。
Officials warned that further evacuations may be necessary, especially in vulnerable mountainous regions, unless weather conditions suddenly improve. What began as a wave of sirens on August 1st escalated into a full-scale hydrological nightmare by August 4th. The flood devastated both suburban districts and Beijing's mountainous outskirts. One million people were forced to flee. Yet the destruction continues. Bridges collapsing, homes washed away, vehicles submerged, and vital transportation links cut off. With downpours still intensifying, the city and surrounding highlands teeter on the edge of an even greater catastrophe.
水道出水道那个口里面。
Thank you for watching Severe Weather, where we examine the truth behind nature's most violent moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel's continued efforts. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an honest, calm, and clear update. Note: some footage used in this video may be illustrative and may not precisely reflect the described events. See you in the next update. Stay informed and stay safe.